Yeah, so I'm missing 4 things in Hunter's Nightmare, 3 things in Underground Corpse Pile, 1 in Lighthouse, and 1 in Research. So I might as well work my way down.
Hooray! Is everyone excited to go back to the Hunter's Nightmare?
No.
Hell yeah.
I mean, I knew what I was getting myself into, but I'm not excited.
Ah, I remember this place.
I
As we
don't.
sit in there and wait to connect to each other for hours.
Yeah, God, it really hated us. Like, I don't know why.
At least you won't have to fight any hunters. You'll just have to worry about 1 or 2 things that are kind of cheap shots.
Yeah, I mean, that's the story of my life, always worrying about cheap shots, you know.
Yeah, like a rock.
No, that was your rock. I had no rock to deal with.
He was just
my
quoting
rock was
Ford.
get
I don't know what you're
double
talking about.
Uh-huh, sure.
Oh, nope, there are still hunters here.
Yeah, they just
Indeed
got
there are.
generic ass hunters. I was hoping he was gonna go on the down path, where the one's just standing there at the top of the stairs. Just manhandle him though. Good for
Yeah.
you.
Well, he has the weapon that you're the first one that you're looking for.
Yeah.
So
He
where's
does?
that one at found? When you drop down from a ledge after going through the bloody oh, so that's a bit of a ways away.
So,
Wait, no, it says yeah, after killing a safe hunter. Or is there multiple that use the beast hunter safe?
I don't
Safe?
Oh
know.
my god, it's Paul.
Holy Jesus!
Oh,
He
Oh,
lives.
I live.
Wow.
I
how you
do.
doing, man?
How you guys doing?
Doing
Doing
all
good.
right.
How y'all doing?
I mean,
We're
it
just
took us an
slowing
hour to
Greg into
finally get the
playing
game
Bloodborne.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. It's like connect to PlayStation Network. I was like, what? No. Not doing that.
Who knows not
Like,
happy
come on, we can do
boy?
challenge
Guys.
dungeons. You still gotta
Hey.
do those.
Paul, hi!
Holy fuck, that's loud. Greg, do you have Discord Nitro?
Yeah.
Oh.
A cold one.
Oh yeah, you do. You're
What'd you get a
doing it
cold one?
1080p.
And they got a Kit Kat.
Kit Kat.
Yay.
Hey,
Streaming quality through Discord's not that great.
no, it doesn't look like it. I had a Kit Kat
does what
earlier.
Discord wants. Hell yeah.
You needed a break. Oh Jesus! That
Give
guy.
me a break. Give me a break.
I had a Reese's earlier because I'm trying to win a Pac-Man arcade cabinet and
Oh, that sounds
air hockey
cool.
table.
You can do that through Reese's.
Yeah, at Speedways, they're doing a giveaway for Speedy Rewards.
Nice.
Man, for not understanding why you were using this weapon, Greg, you're using it pretty good. Or did you switch back to the?
No, I'm still using
whip.
the...
Okay, yeah.
It kind of makes
The
me understand why I
rock
had
heel.
such a horrible build, because I was trying to build for 2 completely different weapons.
Well, if you remember, I think you are using that one specifically because of how much of a pain in the ass it is to get.
Oh, maybe.
Which
That's
one's
the one
this
where we
one?
had to fight the 2 giant fishmen in the well.
Oh.
I just posted a cat head.
Pet it.
Cat.
Cat.
Cat. Cat.
Cat. Cat.
And they look so soft.
Pet cat.
I'm actually in, if you all would like to know what's going on in the life of Paul.
Of course.
I have 6 days left, and I'll be graduating from full stack development boot camp,
Nice.
Oh,
and I will be a
congrats.
full stack developer.
Yay!
That's great news, dude.
I
Thank
have to
you.
say, I believe last time we talked to you, you were telling us about getting ready to start that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's crazy. Starting June last year, I didn't even have a high school diploma.
And now look at you.
We're gonna say, now look at you.
You'll
you were
have
playing-
more academic achievement than I do.
Do I? Well, I haven't graduated
Yeah.
yet, so.
There's still time.
Well, you were
It's-
playing
You
Bloodborne.
could
I
be a
was playing
dropout like me.
You don't need academics. You need to be able to touch something and know what flavor it is with your hands.
Oh, what a skill!
That is
I mean, that
someone's
would be pretty
superpower.
impressive.
You need to be able to make some out of raccoon bones.
Yep. That's how you make big buck.
Oh, I'm very proud of you, Paul.
I am too.
Yeah,
Thank
that's
you.
great, dude.
Thank you. It has been a ride. My hair started falling out at one point because I was so stressed.
I can relate to that.
I mean, especially for being kind of your first foray into that field, like, yeah, it's a lot of shit that's new to your brain.
It is, and not. It's been 18 years since I've studied school at all, anything in school, and then I mean, the GED was. There was nothing. Like, it really wasn't that hard. So, I can't even really say I studied for it. And then going right into this, I was like, holy crap. This is way harder than I thought. Like, I knew it was going to be hard, but holy crap.
Yep.
And things just started to click for me like 2 weeks ago. But it's been awesome. I'm excited to have free time again.
Yeah. I guess that winds up being the question of, do you think you're gonna enjoy the work?
Yes. And I have a tutor that's actually going to. He wants to hire me. Because I've been shadowing him. Like, I'll for 3 hours in the morning, I just watch him work, and then I take notes, and I watch his workflow, and I see how things are constructed, with doing like React and GraphQL and Apollo Express and Mongoose right now, and I'm just watching how he's, putting a website together and putting the server and everything together, and he said he wants to hire me and give me basically like a contracting gig and give me work and pay me. So right out of it, I have a job.
Yeah. No, that's good. Did the school actually connect you with him?
Well, I mean, he was a TA in the class, and you're only allowed one tutor a week, like, because there's school-appointed tutors, and you can sign up for them. And you're only allowed one a week, which I felt was kind of but so I messaged him because he had just coincidentally helped me a couple times when I just asked for somebody. So I messaged him on the side, and I was like, hey, if you want to say no, that's okay. I don't know if it's against the rules. I was like, but I will pay you to tutor me. So, yeah, he agreed. $20 an hour.
Sweet.
Did you say cheap?
No, it's sweet.
Yeah. I thought it was sweet. I thought it was cheap, too.
Yeah. I mean, for outside system tutoring like that, yeah, like a lot of times it winds up being 40 as a standard.
Is it? I didn't know what the standard was, but I figured it was probably more than 20.
Yeah, and like 20 is what the school used to pay me for my TA tutoring rates when I worked for Miami.
Oh, okay.
But if people contracted outside, the standard rate was 40 from everything that I found.
It's good to know. Because I have an opportunity to, once I get some experience, to be a TA down the road. Since I went to a boot camp, I don't know how well it pays,
Yeah.
but I'm like sitting here talking about myself. I'm sorry.
No, keep doing it.
It's
Yeah,
been a
I've
while,
seen you
man.
forever.
Yeah, it's lots happened in my life.
It's exactly why you keep talking.
Yeah.
because I mean, listen, you know what I've been doing? Work.
Yeah. I've also been doing that. I'm excited to get out of the restaurant business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, I know Jimmy's been seeming pretty happy being out of the restaurant industry.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm sure he is. What's he doing now?
Well, I mean, I guess he's not fully out technically. He works for Cisco Food Services.
Oh, is he a sales rep?
Yeah.
That's what a lot of kitchen guys do. Like, if they don't do like a completely different field, they become sales reps.
Yeah. Well, especially because a lot of restaurants, I think, prefer dealing with him too. Because the stories he was telling us, he was way more sympathetic than the other sales guys that he works with, and so they like talking to him over the other ones.
I'm sure, because he knows the business.
Yeah.
He knows what it's like.
Because that was our big thing. Was his big thing he was telling us about was like selling like a certain cut of chicken to a restaurant. He just went in and was like real talked with the guy about it, and then like the next day he's like, yeah, I'll take like 40 cases.
Holy shit. Holy crap. That... Just right off the rip, huh?
Yeah.
Good for you, Jimmy. Slinging chicken.
Well, and now he's insufferable though when we go to restaurants.
Yeah.
So it's be
Why
like,
is it
oh
like
yes,
that
this
for
is Cisco. We sell this
It's for
probably
US
to them. And
foods.
it's like,
Bill is surrounded by people that suck the joy out of his life of explaining the mystery.
Well, I could do that to you, but I won't.
I
I
appreciate
do
you.
it to you.
Because I used to do that to my now ex-girlfriend. She cheated on me last weekend.
Oh.
But
Oh.
I will not do that to you, Bill.
Why do you keep getting these shitheads?
I don't know.
Are you too nice?
No. I'm a very assertive person. I know what a too nice person is, and I think Chris and Bill will tell you I'm not a too nice person.
You're too nice to me.
No, he's a better person than I am, but I wouldn't be called nice.
Especially when I'm working. And Greg, I'm not dating you, so of course I'm too nice to you.
I mean, that's fair. You wouldn't want to date me anyway.
Your
So I'm
beard's too
difficult.
long.
Yeah, just ask Chris.
Your beard's too long.
Hey, I actually cut it recently. It's still long, but it's not as long.
Oh, well, what are you doing next weekend?
Hey,
What's up?
Hey, listen, I'm free. I'm free if you are.
Yeah. Want to go to the local Steak and Shake?
I've never been. I'd love to go.
I do.
Oh,
I
man.
want to go. You've never been to a Steak and Shake?
Chris,
don't
you
have-
can't jump in on someone else's
Listen.
date.
Listen, we
We
don't.
failed
have, we
you,
don't.
apparently.
We don't have one in Wyoming. Okay.
Holy shit. Next time you come out to Ohio, we're going to a fucking Steak and Shake, and you're getting a Frisco melt.
I mean, listen. I talked to Bill
Oh.
about that. I talked to Bill about this last time before I even left. That next time I come, I'd like to try some of the fast food that we don't have out here, because you guys did have stuff
Yeah.
that we don't have here.
Yeah. Holy shit, we need to take
Like-
you to Steak and
Like,
Shake.
don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed thoroughly the food that we did have while I was there. The restaurant food and the pizza and stuff. That was all great.
Yeah. But
I got to get my
no,
fast
listen,
food fix.
yeah, yeah,
fair.
no, I get that.
Yeah, there are Steak and Shakes down in Colorado, but you have to go further into Colorado than we usually go, so I've never been to one.
Yeah.
Oh, you know it also
Frisco
would be.
meltless life.
Oh yeah, you got to get some fiberglass for your stomach.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
You think it's
What
good
it
for your
is.
hands? Just think of how it would feel in your stomach.
Yeah.
It's the best.
If it makes your lips go numb,
That's the good
good
shit.
for the stomach. Oh yeah. You know, I'm
Listen,
also thinking.
It's still one of my favorite memories is being drunk out of my fucking mind and Paul laying a Frisco melt on my chest as I sat on the couch.
I laid a Frisco melt on and I tapped it a couple times. Here you go, buddy.
It was great. Half hour later, after that and a power nap, I was fucking good to go.
Yeah. That was a fun night.
Yeah.
What were you
We'll
thinking?
Taker ruined all of it.
That's true.
That's
Yeah.
actually how I started playing Splatoon, was because of Bill and Chris, and because of that night.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It
Well, I
was
had
destiny.
it as my my desktop background on my
Was.
computer.
Yep.
And you were like, ah, what's that?
And thus, my love for Splatoon was born. And my introduction to Baby Metal.
Yeah.
Baby Metal was playing at the
Yeah.
same time. Can I help you? Want to say hi to everybody?
Yeah. Me?
Meh.
Want to say hi?
Yes.
What, Tiny? What? She wants to
Tiny
play.
even has a tiny squeaky voice.
Yes, it's fantastic in the morning. Yeah, I lay on my side most of the time, so in the morning she's the one that usually wakes me up, and she'll stand on my side and just put her face in front of mine and just meow.
And that's what Mia does to me.
Rain
Really?
has recently taken to shoving her nose in my nose, and it's very not how I desire to wake up at all.
How do you feel?
Probably
Well-
about as bad as she does when I wake up, because I go, "Ah, what the fuck?" Hell.
She's just like, oh my god. But
Well, it wakes you up.
she must enjoy it because she keeps doing it.
Yeah.
Well, Tiny also likes to do this thing where she starts to, like, you know how cats sometimes kind of start to lick and then they suckle at the same time?
Yeah.
That's
when they're young.
disgusting.
Let them suckle.
No, it's baby stuff.
Let them be baby.
Well, she likes to do that on the tip of my nose, but then it eventually more of her mouth gets over my nose, and then her teeth show up, and she
Oh,
bites
no.
the shit out of my nose. And one time, she actually gave me a septum piercing.
Damn.
Blood everywhere.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah, you little shit. I'm talking about you.
She knows you're talking about her.
Does.
What?
Do not talk about me that way in front of your friends.
Do not address me. This is... This is her
Bad
right
news, because looking at it, there's no Steak and Shakes open in our area anymore.
No more.
now. Really? Well, you
What?
guys can come up and visit me and stay in my house, and we can go to Steak
True.
and Shake, because there's one right by me. I have 3 bedrooms, and I have my downstairs that can fit a bed.
There you go.
So, Bill, Chris, and Greg.
It's the perfect size.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm down.
Hey, if you guys want to, if you two want to come up too, I got a big couch. Why not? My cats
keep-
would.
We keep
My cats would
trying,
have a
but they never
stroke
want
with
to.
all the new people. But
Oh, I'd cuddle all of them.
what'd you say, Greg?
We keep trying to get them to come see us all, but they won't.
Yeah, the Bill and I've discussed this, and the answer is we're just going to have to make the drive ourselves so that we can get the two of them to hang out.
Where's the drive? Secret
I think it's
location.
in Maryland. So
Yeah.
it's only like 8.5 hours.
Only.
I mean, that's not bad for a drive.
Yeah.
Could be worse, yeah.
You're already annoying them.
Play with her.
I play with her constantly.
It's not
Not enough.
enough.
Never. It's never enough. All of them love to play. It's because I started playing with them when they were so young. So they expect it.
That's how you keep them healthy and active.
That's exactly how I felt. I used to play with each of them 45 minutes a night. So I used to spend about 3 hours a day playing with you guys. I'm old now.
It's like, no, you're not.
They don't know that. What are you doing, Oates?
Heckman, you finally died.
Oh, this is the second time.
Oh, was I gone for the first?
You were distracted, apparently.
I might have been getting my Kit Kat. Or was that before, after I got my Kit Kat?
How could you?
I wanted a Kit Kat.
I mean, that part's fine, but still, how could you?
Hey,
could
Give her a break.
Yeah,
Half a piece of that Kit Kat bar?
exactly. It had a weird taste to it.
Oh.
Oh no.
I don't know how to describe it. Just wasn't the usual Kit Kat chocolate
It
flavor.
might have just been an older one. Chocolate gets a little funky if it
That
sits
could
too
be.
long.
Well, if you're dead tomorrow, we know why.
Oh, no, you
yeah.
need to eat way more than that.
I still, I still have the chocolate that I bought for the chocolate Splatfest in my fridge.
Oh no.
I mean, if it's in your fridge, it should be fine.
Eat it. Eat it for the Legend of Zelda Splatfest. Dark chocolate, Ganondorf. White chocolate is Zelda, and milk chocolate is Link.
I'll say, and if it turned green, it's for Link.
any green is for Link. No, you should get the. Obviously, you need to get the green tea Kit Kats.
Ah, the best ones.
Speaking of that Splatfest, it should be soon, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Next
A
week.
Zelda Splatfest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's which would you rather have, power, courage, or wisdom?
Because Tears of the Kingdom comes out the weekend after it.
I don't know. Probably
Yeah, this one's a tough one for me too.
wisdom.
Yeah, I'm between wisdom and courage. Someone made a good point when they said I could use some more bravery in my life. I'm like, it's a mood.
Yeah, that was one of my initial ones. I'm thinking either courage or wisdom is mine.
The
Chris just wants power.
there
Oh,
are
that's-
two things in those, right? Which is that I'm kind of dumb, so wisdom doesn't fit.
But it's
I mean,
which one do you
That's
want?
why I want.
And then courage and hot blood turns 1% to 100%.
Ah, that is true.
That's
You have a
fair.
good point. I'll never be the king of the Braves.
About the home of the brave.
America.
The land.
America.
What about the home of the Atlanta Braves?
I
The
would
whole
prefer
stadium.
not.
Atlanta, Georgia.
You can sell it though.
Ah, there we go.
Hey.
Big brain move there.
Yeah, make a quick 100 mil.
More cat pictures. Look at that, baby.
She wants to play so bad.
Like, please. Uno never wants to play because he's too fat.
Just let him be
It's
fat.
alright. You were just playing with him earlier.
I wasn't playing with it. He's laying on the floor in front of a dangling ball and is batting at it occasionally.
See?
He's working out his front paw muscles.
Bats at it like 3 times, and he's just like, oh,
Too much.
I'm exhausted.
And he has to go get that weight he just lost back by eating food.
He did do that too.
That's what Nico does. He plays, then he immediately goes for his dry food bowl.
He's like, like, oh god, I'm literally dying.
So a little off topic, but has anyone been keeping up with all the graphics card news?
Graphics card?
Yeah, I
What
have,
about it?
but
4090s catching on fire?
yeah.
Oh, I
remember
hadn't heard about that.
Oh.
That's funny. I mean, it's terrible, but it's also funny.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's not the one Gamer got.
The better not be.
Oh, those I remember. Yeah, I remember 49's catching fire.
Yeah.
The 4090s.
And I don't know if anybody watches Gamers Nexus.
I watch sometimes.
That man, Stephen Burke, is the most knowledgeable about PC components I've ever seen of anybody in my life. I think. And
Yeah, well, I mean, he's kind of a respected old hat in the community at this point.
That
I said he's kind of a respected old hat in the community at this point.
he is. People hold him to at a very high esteem. And I mean, it's not even him; it's his entire team. But they not only do their best to keep companies honest, but they also try to highlight the employees behind who make the graphics cards possible, like the staff, not just the companies. I think that's really cool.
It's this doesn't particularly surprise me because especially seeing some of the new power ratings that they've got for 4090, you're starting to reach the ampacity of the size wire that they're using.
Yeah,
So,
I would imagine.
like guys, you may have wanted to move to a larger gauge at some point.
Like they have to do a 10-pin or a 12-pin adapter into 3 8-pins. Yeah, it's a 12-pin, 12-volt. Yeah, 12-pin, 12-volt adapter into 3 8-pin adapters, or into 3 8-pin male ends. I don't know why I had a hard time saying that.
Yeah.
Well,
and it's the funny thing of the like reading through some of the stuff they talk about testing, like, oh, these hotspots, like they exhibited these at roughly 2.5 hours, and it's like, you guys are making a mistake in assuming that the measured draw is not its instantaneous draw and already causing problems, because it's a cascading failure problem in wire.
oh, you mean with the 4090s?
Yeah. Like reading through the stuff, it becomes that thing of, yeah, you guys should have upped the gauge on your wires years ago, really.
Yeah. Because, I mean, the 4090 pulls 450, though it's rated at 450 watt TDP. That's insane.
And they're pulling somewhere around, they're pulling around 660 with a 55 amp load.
Yeah. And
as a peak, and it's, yeah, no, I'm gonna tell you that them little 16 gauge wires are not made for 55 amp.
I'm sure they're not. Even if you putting 12 of them together doesn't make a difference.
And it doesn't, especially once you run into the, like, yes, they're in multiple conductors, which theoretically distributes because it's all based on cross-sectional area. Except you assume that they all draw evenly, which would be a mistake.
That is true. Do you know what the actual cause of the 4090s catching on fire was?
That
Wasn't it like it was arcing in the connector itself?
Yeah, sort of. The connector wasn't snapping into place properly, and the 4090s were so big
over the
that
arc flashing.
the cables weren't staying plugged in all the way because the 4090s were so big, and for even mid-sized towers with the 12 pin with the 12 volt adapter coming out of the front or the side of the card, they were almost pressed up against the tempered glass, so people had to bend them down underneath the card, and that was pulling ever so slightly part of the adapter out.
Yeah.
And that was causing them to catch on fire.
So like, see here, where they've got, hey, for the short run that they want to do, an EC standard, they need 6 wire gauge. And yes, you could theoretically make up a 6 gauge wire out of a shit ton of 16 and 18s. But if any one of those peaks over 10 amp individually, it's fucking done, son.
I was about to say, but does that even make a difference?
It does if the load's not balanced.
Gotcha.
And like, it's one of those problems of, again, like this is a cheap fix, but they didn't want to do it because everyone has these modular power supply systems, and moving up in the wire gauge would somehow be a disservice to them. Which is dumb, because that was just a standard that was picked because it's been that way. Like, those cables have been that size for a very long time.
Very long time.
But if you're buying a 4090, you can go, hey, you need to buy this premium line of power supplies from people that have the newer size, and then you could be okay. Because you're already buying a 4090, you rich fuck. Spend a couple $100 on a power supply.
Right? I mean, the 4090 was what? I can't remember. It was like $1,600. That was MSRP.
Yeah.
I mean,
By the way, I like on NVIDIA's website, they have a little thing that says, oh, MSRP $1,699. Typically $38,321.
What?
I don't know why they have that on their website, but holy shit.
Not even they know.
Yeah. Like, where the fuck are they charging that much money?
38. I'm curious to see, because they, like, it was just what pulled up on the Google section. It's like, holy shit, guys.
Dear Lord. They're such a shady company, though. Like, EVGA.
This is they're running into the same problem that Intel did for a while, and then AMD did when Intel fell because they got cocky. And then Intel is starting to get back into
Bless
it
you.
again.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mercy.
Messy.
Mercy.
Messy. Sorry, go on.
But it, like early era Intel was the only game in the market, right? And they did great. And then AMD had popped up as a competitor, but AMD had struggled with quality control since the beginning.
Yeah.
And then, like, Intel kind of rested on their laurels, and AMD actually began to pass them, and that would have been late 90s. And so Intel had to step their shit up because they had lost, like, 20% of their market share. And
Which is
so
absurd.
AMD did, and then the fact that they never got their QC issues under control meant they died in the 2010s, and then Intel moved back up, and then now AMD actually seems with the AM4 platform to actually be making a serious attempt, and Intel's they're pushing, but like they've skipped 2 gens because they've been kind of bad of their internal development generations. So they're struggling. But you ran into this in video cards where you had ATI that was a legitimate competitor to Nvidia. And then ATI did great, and then early 2000s, ATI went to absolute dog shit.
Yeah, using cheap solder on the
Yeah.
faceplate and stuff like
It's
that.
funny. It's funny that you bring up EVGA because I was a loyal customer because they helped me work through a problem I was having with a an ATI graphics card that I had. And the dude, no joke, the customer support on the line went, "Hey man," or yeah, because my ATI card finally cooked, and I bought an Nvidia to do the replacement. And talked to him. He goes, "Hey man, I see that you." He's like, "So you bought this version?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, I need you to download Riva Tuner. And right now you only have access to 12 pipelines because you bought the cheap video card option." I was like, "Yeah." He goes, "The only difference between this and the standard card version is they disabled 4 of the 16 of the pipelines on this version that are just available on the other one. So go into Riva Tuner and turn them on, and you're good to go. You just saved you a couple $100. Like, dude,
God
get a
damn.
fucking man. So I'd bought EVGA graphics cards ever since.
I love EVGA graphics cards. I have a 3080 Ti hybrid with the AIO in my
Nice.
PC right now. I was very sad when I heard that they left the video card market.
It's again, Nvidia doesn't get to stay the big dog forever.
Yeah. I mean, they did. The owner stated that he left because Nvidia treated them like shit as well. And his main reason for leaving is he said, "I want to spend time with my family."
Yeah.
Admirable. That's fair. Oh, Chris, you would be proud of me though.
Yeah.
My video card started getting coil whine.
Hey.
And I was like, well, this was a $1,600 card, MSRP. I got it off their website. So I was like, I don't want it to, burn up. So I bought another AIO for it because EVGA ran out of replacements. So I couldn't RMA it. And the cooler I got, like the replacement one was too small, even though it said it worked for 3080 Ti's, like the shell was too small.
Yeah.
And I had already taken, the graphics card apart, which I had never done. I've never taken a PC component completely apart to where I had to re-thermal paste it and everything. And I had to replace the thermal pads, everything. So I was able to actually take the cold plate off the old shell and put it on the existing shell, and I put it all back together and threw it in, and it worked, and the coil whine's gone.
Great.
You would be
Nice.
proud.
Yeah. Because it's a lot of times what you deal with like coil whine and industrial components is a sign of age or malformation.
Yeah.
where it's a under normal circumstances it shouldn't. A lot of time like you're correct. It's a heat factor. It's a pop it out, throw something new in, like replace the wiring. Sometimes depending on how the coil is formed.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have done my own windings before. It's kind of a pain in the dick.
What's the biggest pain about it?
You have to understand how many wraps make the voltage you want.
That makes sense.
Because yes, the amount of copper that goes around that magnet makes a difference.
That makes sense too. Gripes. That actually reminds me of when I when I vaped a lot and I built coils.
Yeah,
And
it's very similar, except aiming for different end results.
And more expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
And like the resistances on those wires, right? They just get too hot and they cook out.
yeah, exactly.
On the other hand, you do it in large components, they
Meow.
just fucking explode and maybe
Never
kill
be
you.
Nico.
Yeah, that's great.
Nico.
Nico's meow is so much sadder than he is.
He's a sad boy.
He is sad boy.
Well, what's everybody else want to talk about? Since me and Chris are just talking about.
No, keep talking. It means I don't have to talk.
Oh, well, fair
Yeah,
enough.
apparently Sky hates talking. We just never could tell.
Yeah.
I like listening to talk.
Sky, did I ever tell you I thought you were a boy for like
So
the
did many
majority
people.
of the time? Well, you never talked, so I was like, this dude's awesome.
A lot of
See,
people
I had
do.
that moment. I'd questioned many years ago whether Gamer was a girl or not.
Yeah.
On Discord.
Me too.
I just assumed at some point he didn't talk because he didn't want to let out the secret.
Secretly a girl all along.
I mean, I get it. Like, the internet is scary for women.
It is.
Yeah, it is.
Well, it's either scary or they just think you're a dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they could think you're a dude and it'd still be scary, to be fair.
That's
It's terrible.
fair.
So, I'll upload these pictures, Paul. This was my project that I got done this week, and last week.
VIP lounge. Hand reveal.
Oh my god.
I have a hand.
No, you don't. Why? It's
Oh
just
wait,
like
you're.
Pac-Man doesn't have feet.
He has a single leg.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, he has a single leg.
So
That's
this
what
guy
it
was me learning to mill angles. They put together this whole set, and this is a precision blade grinder. There's a full reveal of it.
Where are you showing this?
In the VIP.
VIP.
Oh, okay. Wait for me. Ah,
So we run into a problem that guys can sharpen to an edge in one of our facilities.
sounds like he's
Can't
not
fucking
very
do it
sharp.
Yeah, no, this is multiple people. Like they have somehow men have lost the ability to sharpen blades.
That's
So,
awful.
yeah.
It's not wrong though.
So I built a machine that precisely grinds those to a 9-degree angle.
Oh, nice. So to how sharp and acute Bill is. Best Bill,
Mhm.
I shall correct myself.
I mean, he is
Yeah.
the best. And the
then,
law.
And then to show you how extreme I get to this, and Bill has seen this, is I walk people through the microscope demonstration of how sharp these blades actually are.
That thing's awesome.
And
right.
ridiculously overbuilt. And so it has a magnet on that hold down that's on it, so that when they're done with it, so they don't have to get close to the grindy belt. They
That's
pull
a
that
good
lever.
idea.
They pull that lever up, and it has that wide black piece that you see as a magnet that actually pulls the blade away from it and presents it back to them, so they can just slide it off.
A good
away
idea.
from stuff. Yeah. Listen, a lot of my time in engineering is spent thinking about the ways people could kill themselves in the stuff that I make.
Fair.
Does that help you make things sharper?
It helps me make only the things that I want to make sharper. Otherwise, it begins to sharpen them.
That's how people die.
Yeah. I only sometimes have to have that conversation with people after I watch them take one of the guards off that we had put in between two rollers and told some dude, like, you're fucking retarded. You're actually going to die in this. Like, listen, my cousin Jason broke his arm in this before we added this roller in before because he was retarded. You will not get the luxury of just breaking your arm. It will squeeze your head like fucking toothpaste. You are going to die.
Love
Like,
toothpaste.
And he's like, man, you kind of scare me. And it's like, good. I'm not kidding. You'll fucking die.
Yeah, that's
Don't
the point.
be stupid.
Like, I do not want to clean your blood off my machine because you somehow failed to understand that I'm not kidding. This will kill you.
Yeah,
Like,
people.
put the damn guard back on it. Clean it out the right way. And we're talking seconds. You get seconds to live through this. Someone's not going to hit the button fast enough to save your life when you take the safety that I put in place out of place.
And then you fall into the machine.
No joke. So what I'm talking about here are two 200-pound rollers that move at 90 feet a minute.
Oh wow.
And they move in opposing directions, so they always pull whatever comes in through them.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a space in between the two of them because this is where we wanted the space set for it, just for the mounting and everything. So they sit about 3.5 inches apart, and it's just about big enough that guys think that they can maybe get their arm in safely. And that's a mistake, because if it grabs you, all 6 feet of you will travel through that in about 4 seconds.
Yep.
And half the time the box operators that we find are so stoned that they're not going to react fast enough to save your dumb ass from getting squeezed like toothpaste. So I try to impress upon them of, like, I put safety things in for a reason to not get you murdered.
Stoned
Please
isn't
don't
like
disregard
high.
them. Yeah.
Wow. That's a
And
new
we've
level.
just had to accept the fact that guys are going to be baked. It's just don't put them on heavy machinery.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you get employees where you can take them, or you take employees where you can get them.
In this current job market, yeah, like we're running into pre-2008 levels of bad job market. So
Same here. Same here.
yeah,
It,
so it's one of those. It's part of why I'm moving on some of my other projects so that I can reduce the need for the number of people to successfully run.
that's smart. I mean, it's the best thing you can do. It's the only
Yeah.
thing you can do, really.
I mean, people don't show up. So it's not about like replacing their job with a robot. It's they don't show up and I still need it done. So something has to do the job.
Mm-hmm.
What they all miss out on is, as I keep telling people this, of my end goal in this business is to make you the most well-paid sports watcher or video game player in the US. Because you will sit in a chair and watch whatever you want on TV or play video games. And if the machine boops at you, then you go over and do stuff to it.
You say, "Hey,
That's
machine."
What do you need? And it will
Great
tell
deal.
you what it needs.
Like a
And then you
fantastic
take care
deal.
of it. Yeah. I want to make that people's jobs. But if they don't want to show up to get that job and struggle through the time it takes to make that their job, they don't get to be a part of it after that.
No? There's nothing you can do about that.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, you're missing out on a sweet gig.
Oh, yeah. Sounds awesome. I'm sorry they're dumb.
Yeah.
Aren't they always?
Unfortunately. Listen, it's why we even had to a particular extent just kind of not do preliminary drug testing, like at all. It's
Just
like,
'cause-
listen, man, if you have a little bit of meth in your system, just don't show up sweaty, okay?
Just don't show up sweaty.
That's sad
It was very sad.
that that's what it's come to.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess even meth addicts need a job.
I mean, the world doesn't make more VCRs anymore, so
Yeah.
Rest in peace,
they've
Radio
run out
Shack.
of things to steal.
Touche.
Tech,
Oh,
why do you
and the-
choose to fight 5 of these?
Say that again?
Why do you choose to fight the pile of 5 of these?
I'm trying to see if there's an item over there. It's not like I want
I guess
to.
with- I guess with 5 of them there probably is, but when there's not, I'm gonna laugh.
Well, the thing is, there also could be an item that we already got.
Yeah. It went well, I think. I think you really taught them a lesson. There you go.
That
Teach
does
them
like
about
nothing.
fire.
It did nothing to him. That's worthless here.
Well, they're made of blood, so... They're not made of blood, but they got a lot of blood inside of them.
Everybody does.
Yeah. Would you say we have more water or more blood? Definitely more water.
Yeah.
I mean, being as blood is also water.
Yeah. I was thinking like the cells, all of your cells have water in them.
Oh yeah, like. But even your blood is mostly water.
Yeah?
Every bit of blood that you add just adds more water. On like a relative percentage.
Blood, just add more water. You did it.
And there was no item. But it's better to know. Like, that's
My
all this is,
favorite, I
right?
think.
Like, I've already beaten this DLC with Chris and Bill. It doesn't even matter about beating it. I'm just item hunting. This doesn't
I know.
even matter.
This is so funny to me.
Well, you always find my suffering funny. Everyone does. That's why you guys kept wanting me to get Splatoon on the wheel, because you wanted me to suffer.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
obviously
yeah.
we could have had Splatoon and then Paul would have showed up and then he would have been like, a League night? And you guys would have been like, yes, and Tag would have been like, no.
League night.
You don't want League night right now. The fucking
Why?
ranked modes are awful. Like it's so they brought back the ability, like they didn't bring back League like they did like they had in Splatoon 2. They haven't brought it back yet. They brought back the ability to join your friends in the normal ranked games, but you can also encounter those people even if you don't have a full team of friends. So you could be like a solo person going up against a full team, and it's like you ain't gonna win that.
Like a 1v4?
No, you'll be a one with a bunch of randoms, but then there'll be like a full
Oh.
team of fucking tryhards.
Sweaty squids.
Uh-huh.
That's... Why?
That's a good question you have.
Nintendo, your online play already sucks. Why?
Right? They just wanted to make it worse. That was their goal.
Well, you're
I
probably
mean,
not wrong.
they're doing great at it.
Yeah, they just fucked Point Crow's life up, so...
Right?
That was
Yeah,
pretty...
yeah, the fact that he's working for them forever, effectively.
Oh no, that was Gary Bowser. Point Crow is a YouTuber that makes Breath of the Wild content. He's a speedrunner. And what Nintendo did, because you know, when on YouTube, if you get 3 strikes on your channel gets deleted.
Mm-hmm.
And Point Crow's got like 2 million subscribers or something.
Hmm.
So what Nintendo did is they claimed 4 of his videos for copyright infringement. But they didn't claim them all at the same time. They claimed 1 video, and then they claimed 3 videos in a group.
Huh.
And they did that to be a dick.
Yeah.
Why did they claim the videos?
Copyright
mod-
infringement.
Yeah. They don't like that he's modifying the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
their modded one. Oh.
Well,
Which
specifically, I guarantee it's because Tears of the Kingdom is coming out. They don't want people to be looking up Zelda content and seeing ROM hacks or anything like that.
Well,
Yeah.
and here's one of the fundamental problems, right? Because that modification has been like, this is a moment where gamers need to rise up and pay for this guy's legal fees. Because this is the other side with YouTube's copyright infringement system. They are economically damaging you under false accusations. And both Nintendo and them kind of need to get put in their place.
Agree.
Okay, I just want to point out really quick,
6-year-old with cancer.
just like really quick. For some reason, up on this ledge, the camera pulls out a little bit. This is the camera angle I've always wanted in this game for the whole game, not the up close one. I like this. This gives me more room to see and react, because then, like, when I come back up here, it comes back in close. I don't like the close camera. I just want an option for it, please.
None for you.
Apparently not. I'm not allowed to have nice things. Hey. I've found 2 of the 4 things here so far.
Hooray! Was that Breath of the Wild modder also the one that made the multiplayer Breath of the Wild?
Yeah, that's the one that I think started all of it. It was like right after he posted that.
Mm.
Oh, Point Crow did that?
Yeah, apparently, well, because this is the thing, right? Because everyone, like, I don't want to side with Nintendo because they are just being shitty, right? But
Yeah.
in his video, he's like, oh, I didn't have any intentions to sell this or like anything crazy like that. I don't know why the multiplayer video like triggered all of this. He paid the mods to make it though. So that is technically somebody making money off of modifying Nintendo's intellectual property.
That was a mistake.
Yeah. He should have not said that.
It'd come out in legal proceedings anyways.
That's true.
Money should not have changed hands
Yeah,
for it.
exactly.
It's like, listen, I'm big on modders, but they have to understand that that's a passion project unless the company pays you for it.
Right.
Mhm.
Otherwise, yeah, like. Hey, there's some clothes you didn't have.
Yeah, but I already
That's
like my
amazing.
outfit. But I guess
Was
I
there
can
not a
make it
Chivo for clothes?
No, there wasn't.
that I
Thank
remember.
God. There's way more clothing than weapons.
It's fashion
no.
schools.
Yeah.
It is. It's true.
That's one that I would wear sometimes.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Maybe I'll put on the outfit I'm wearing in the other one if I can remember all the pieces.
But yeah, this year in general has really put the big 3 game companies in the worst light possible. It's kind of embarrassing. You have Sony just
kidding.
flailing around trying to block the Activision Blizzard deal.
Yeah.
Xbox can't fucking recover from Halo Infinite and have no fucking games coming out.
Yeah.
And Game Pass is slowly siphoning all their money out. And then
Yeah.
Nintendo just being the tyrant that they can be.
I'm all for them blocking the Activision Blizzard merge.
See, I'm not, because I want to see PlayStation suffer. Especially once they're trying. Oh well, we can't make a Call of Duty. We need if your company it needs to rely on a third party that much, you don't deserve to be a company anymore.
I do agree with that. But I don't. I'm really not for them buying Activision Blizzard because it's going to promote big, large companies buying up smaller indie
I mean,
games.
they're already doing it. Both Sony and Xbox have been doing this all last 5 years.
Yeah, I know, but this would be like the nail in the coffin. Like this would be it. You know, like $64 billion. Dear Lord.
Well, and that was Xbox buying Bethesda was the biggest one before that, or ZeniMax was technically the company they bought.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Well, and that's the thing that is so frustrating about it is because Sony disbanded all of their PlayStation studios and then started buying up studios.
Yeah.
So all of these independent studios that used to make good stuff are all just become soulless fucking companies. Probably because Embracer Group was buying up everybody. So they went, oh, well, we better start buying studios before just Embracer Group gets them. So now we're just in this fucking hell world.
That's crazy, and I honestly didn't know a lot of that.
Yeah, because PlayStation would have bought a Bungie so they could get Destiny,
They can have it. Destiny sucks.
and also because PlayStation desperately wants a games as a service. Like they want they might actually be trying to figure out a Call of Duty, but
Yeah.
or they just want multiple because they're probably not getting the return they really thought they would get out of the single player narrative driven over the shoulder sad dad games.
Yeah, when they keep making the same shit over and
What?
over again.
You're
Look, they'll
telling me
just
people
sell
don't
Last of
love
Us
The Last
again.
of Us?
Look, they loved it enough to buy it 3 times. Surely they'll buy it a 4th.
I can't wait for The Last of Us to win Game of the Year again.
Well, just wait till they make that best remake category just so they can.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Best PC remake. The Last of Us. And I'm like,
Like, really, guys?
Like, I thought we were over this.
No, never.
The Last of Us never leaves. It's always here, watching.
Yeah, at this point, like, especially since obviously it's been a rumor for the last like 500 years, but like I don't even know if I want to support the next gen at all with Nintendo. Like there's still games that I like, obviously, but
Right.
every company is just doing everything it can to make things not fun anymore.
I'm still not buying Tears of the Kingdom. Like, not because I think Nintendo's shitty, just not interested.
Yeah, which is fair.
Like,
But-
you
but
came
for the
out
record-
swinging with that. I'm like, man, did you change it just because Nintendo's shitty?
No, I
I mean,
don't-
that would be a better reason.
Well, like, that's what
Not
I mean.
better,
Like,
but-
I had already decided I wasn't gonna buy it. The new trailer didn't change my mind, but I do disagree with a lot of the shit Nintendo is doing. It makes me unhappy. Like,
And that's the reason why they do it, right? It's like
because
Pokemon
people
Company.
still buy their games. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like Pokemon is never going to get better because it's going to outsell. All they have to do is change one thing. That's the lesson they've learned from Scarlet and Violet. Is well, if we do just enough, the bare minimum, people will get excited and viral market our games for us. Because though I believe they still haven't announced when a stability patch is gonna be put in, so the game can actually run properly.
They're not gonna do that. Are you kidding?
Yeah, they probably won't. Well, so that's the rumor right now is it's going to be the patch for backwards compatibility on the next system. That'll be
That's,
what makes it run
that's
better.
just what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Like, if they want to be super shitty about it, that'll be like what they'll say at launch, right? Like, oh, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet run better on the new Switch. Or
and here's the thing. We're assuming that it's even a backwards compatibility patch. It could just be an all new.
and they won't just resell it. Yeah.
they will just resell that fucking game because they know people will buy it. We saw what happened with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. Stupid shit,
Yep.
and people bought it.
But I think
Come on, fans,
the
give what they
more likely option is what they'll do if they don't go the route of just reselling it, because I think also Wii U games have taught them that it's really great to just resell games that already exist.
Yeah.
But it would be they'll launch the new system, Scarlet and Violet work better on it, but in like 6 months we'll patch it for the Switch so it runs better on it. You know, it just needs a little more time to bake. So that way you'll get people that go, well, I might as well just get the new system then. I don't want to wait that long to finally play or play better version of the game I have. That way, like, Nintendo has a thing they can point to and not look like a bad company. Oh, no, see, we're fixing it. It's just going to take a little longer. Pokemon Company's engineers are just so bad at coding. And then people go, well, that is true, I guess.
It is true.
Yeah. Listen, Iwata had to bail them out.
And that's something a lot of people don't even know about, right? That back in the gold and silver days, they still sucked at programming.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
But it is one of the frustrating things, right? Because they've been doing this from the gold and silver days for an additional goddamn decade and are still bad at it.
Yeah.
Maybe if they had a team of more than 4 people. 4 really bad people.
Yeah. Yeah, but if you do something for a decade, you should be better at it.
Well, the industry... Oh yeah, watch out for this guy. The industry is so bad about optimizing anything anymore.
I don't think he watched out for that guy.
No, he's trickster.
He
He's
has
one of the powder
Does he
keg
have the gun I'm
hunters.
missing, though?
The Gatling gun? Yeah, I believe you get it inside this cave.
That's what I had a feeling when I saw him.
I had a feeling tonight was gonna be good.
So I think that's why you didn't get it, is we just didn't want to bother with it
Listen.
a third time or whatever it
Listen,
was we had to
Sky.
do.
Sky, I know you were I know you were referencing the song, but tonight could have been a good night. But you guys vetoed my game.
Hey,
So
we
to-
kept it on the wheel.
I know you kept it on the wheel.
God said no.
That was a mercy, but still.
God said no.
Yeah, but you guys said no first.
It's true.
So
It's
say
true.
the,
And God told us to say no. Don't you know that that's how
Yeah.
fate works?
Yeah.
Well,
it
God
almost
can eat
is
my
the
ass
night.
for saying
Pret-
no.
It's pretzel time.
Sometimes it heavens feels.
Sassy. I feel fat and sassy.
Hey, I
So
was gonna
good.
say, because I don't know if you guys saw the new Star Wars game.
I've heard about it.
Speaking of how the industry does not optimize any of its shit, even on the new systems that we're touting the SSDs and how much better games are gonna get, 150 gigabytes
Right?
Really?
for the console version.
Yeah, and if you buy a physical copy, it requires a download because they were too cheap to put it on 2
Mhm.
discs.
That's assuming any of it's on the disc and it's not just an installer.
Right? Yeah, it could just be a literal key to play the game that you download.
It's fucking embarrassing that everybody's games have fucking memory leaks and they're gigantic and unoptimized. They're like,
It's
well,
almost
you know,
impressive.
Yeah, right. People will make excuses like, it's probably uncompressed audio and video files, and it's like,
And the 4K
Yeah.
files.
so don't do that. Figure something out.
I think that's what the big thing is now. It's the 4K assets because these games do 4K. Because we
Mhm.
fucking need to play
And all
games
the ray
with
tracing
4K.
and shit. I don't understand the obsession people have with quality,
I
like
don't
for
either.
visuals. Like we literally have peaked. Like I know that's gonna like somebody will be like,
I mean-
that aged poorly. It's just like I don't think we're really past 2K.
Well,
We're really gonna see
have you
you're getting
seen
such minute details.
have you seen that video going around of some like game? I don't know if it's actually a game, but it's definitely made in like a
Oh,
game
the Capcom
engine.
one,
No,
the
not
police
Capcom.
body cam footage.
Oh, is that Capcom? I thought that was just some independent guy.
No, I think it was Capcom, but I'll look it up real quick.
Yeah,
Okay,
for-
I don't know
for-
who made it, but it looks so fucking realistic, and it's like, what the hell, man? This is how far we've come.
Yeah. Well, and it's one of those. I actually do kind of like. Listen, I don't want to be the anti-free speech guy that's got caveats and shit, right?
You don't want
But
to
I
be the
don't
American
feel like-
idiot?
But I don't feel like kids should play that game.
Oh no no. Like people thought Call of Duty was bad. Holy shit.
Like, because you're beginning to edge into a territory of no, seriously, actual fucking PTSD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
So
getting
it's real.
indistinguishable.
Yeah, like I would recommend for most adults that they're not ready to Because welcome to one of the things that we talk about in self-defense courses, right? Because you have the people who are like, oh, I'll pick up the kitchen knife and stab the intruder, right?
Yeah.
And in most cases that happens, that doesn't work, and the intruder winds up using it against them. For the primary reason that healthy, normal people are not ready to put metal into another person's body. So, learning how to shoot extremely realistic people in video games.
Yeah.
Most people shouldn't play that game. I don't even just say the kids.
Yeah.
A lot of people are not ready for that.
It's insane. Yeah. There's no way.
Like, because, like, my gripes in that video are that, some of the animation's a little jank.
Yeah.
And that's
Well,
about it.
Well, yeah, and
But,
that's
like-
why I thought it was an independent guy that did it, because obviously there was a little jank in there. It didn't feel like a whole
It looks like
team.
it is, because I'm not. Nobody's talking about the developer. I might have just been mixing up the news then.
Okay.
It just says it was done in Unreal 5, so yeah, I might have just misheard somebody when they were reporting on it. So yeah, could just be like some dude. Studio Drama, apparently. Yeah, no, and but here's the thing though, that really bothers me about the hyper realism we go for in video games anymore. Is like, are they even going to be fun to play?
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
Is it
Probably
like the
not.
way that gameplay looked? That did not look like it would play like a normal FPS.
No.
And it's something like Hellblade. Looks really good.
Yeah.
Mid combat.
Yeah. Yeah, well, and it's the thing, right? I feel like making it to photorealistic graphics is a realm that should really only be reserved for simulators. Because otherwise, why do I want my fantasy game that looks like real life only kinda? Well, you can't even really, right? At some point, you're gonna have to make an artistic interpretation that doesn't work, right?
Uh-huh.
But like, I don't want to do like mundane job simulator with photoreal. Like, I play games to escape real life, not to constantly live in it because someone wanted more polygons.
Yeah, but who wouldn't want more polygons?
Want all.
I got my name in it.
Which, Chris, did
Yeah.
you see I figured out what that game was?
I did.
Polygons. Yeah.
Yeah.
I kept looking for it and I was like, there it is!
Oh, you know, I'm sorry, Sky. I was gonna ask Greg to put that on the list.
The
On his
wheel.
wheel for tonight. Yeah.
Hell no.
Hell yeah.
No. Look, see, this is the great thing about the wheel. I get to decide what goes on it, but you guys just get to veto the first thing. Like, there's a power balance here. I don't have to put something on there if I'm not absolutely
No.
sure.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why wouldn't you want to play Cyber Bikes with a Y?
Because I just really don't want to mess with the hassle of setting up an emulator.
A DOS emulator.
Like, I know it's super easy. I know it's easy. I just don't want to do it. I don't want to mess with it.
Why is my internet running like garbage tonight?
Because
I
I'm
don't know,
playing
mine was
Bloodborne.
running like garbage last night. So it's your turn.
Fair enough. Could just be YouTube. It might not be specifically my internet.
I mean, that's also possible. So does this guy actually drop the gun? Because I ran through the cave and I got the weapon that was in here, but it wasn't the gun.
Let's find out.
Maybe
'Cause
if you
if I could
defeat
be-
him, you can buy the gun.
Something. That's why
Yeah,
I want to know, am I wasting my time here? Like, should I just move on? Because all I'm missing in this area
Yeah.
is the gun.
Yeah, let me check.
With the hyper realistic game
Dropped
talk.
from Gatling Gun Hunter in the cave near the River of Blood.
Damn
Oh,
it.
yep, you gotta kill him.
Yep, you gotta beat him.
See, and it wouldn't be
I
that
believe.
bad. It wouldn't be that bad, but he does self-heal because he's a hunter, so...
Yup.
Had to get that PlayStation Plus. Then you
Just
can have a friend.
Just have Chris carry me? No.
Hell yeah.
Look, I know Chris wants to play with me, and I want to play with him, but I gotta do this. We can save our time together for the Chalice Dungeon.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the hyper realistic game reminded me of talking with my mom recently, and she was talking about how she's now in the whole camp of video games make school shootings happen.
Oh, great.
Oh lord.
Oh, yeah. And she explained it to me as something my niece did recently. My niece is like 5, by the way. But she plays Fortnite a lot. She's more into games than my nephew is, and I guess not too long ago they were doing something, and then Harper, my niece, just like pretend shot my mom and was like, "Yeah, I killed you." And my mom goes, "Do you even know what killed means?" And she's like, "No." It's like in Fortnite when you get an opponent down, you don't. And my mom explained to her like, "You don't respawn in real life. You don't. None of these things happen in real life." I'm like, okay, I understand that for a 5-year-old. We're talking about 30-year-old people who know better.
Yeah. Well, and here's the thing, right? Like, yes, a 5-year-old doesn't understand that, right?
Mm-hmm.
By the time my nephew Max has reached 8 years, like he's 6, he's already begun to figure that out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yes, really young kids shouldn't be exposed to shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't have the
going for the
context
pro
for
strat.
it, right?
Yeah.
Figure out
but
how
like
to do it. Ah, there
that
we
a
go.
parent's job is to kind of restrict those things.
Mm-hmm. So I can tell you what, my sister and my brother-in-law are not going to do that.
Yeah, and it's, but like no, some like number one, you don't get many like 10-year-olds shooting up a school. You did have that kid
Exactly.
that fucking shot his teacher.
Yeah. I think that was the one she was referencing from. That was the kid that shot his teacher.
No,
she brought it up
no.
to me.
If you look into his family background, that's not why.
It's probably fucked up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like his dad was perhaps a little hood.
Hmm.
If I'm going to be
You're going to be so
less
bold.
descriptive, yeah.
Dude, you have to reload
Yeah.
sometime. Come on.
Like I said to her, I was like, a 5-year-old's not. They're 5. She's not
Yeah.
gonna know what it really means to kill someone, nor is she gonna have that mental understanding of it because she's never experienced anything like that before.
Yeah.
The only thing she has to go off on are her games, and she's gonna learn in like a couple years. Like, hey, these
Beautiful.
you don't come back to life when you get shot by this gun.
Yeah. Well, it's one of those things of like the way I've seen it, right? Is like kids are afraid of stuff because they're scary.
Mhm.
Adults are afraid of stuff because they're afraid of death, not because it's scary.
They understand what it's capable of.
It's that the kids are spooked by the surprise and the new and the unknown portion of it. Adults are afraid
Mhm.
of stuff because it'll kill them, and like they embody that concept. Kids don't fucking know. Like,
Mm-mm. They have no experience with that or understanding of
Yeah.
it. Unless you're just straight up telling your kid the moment they have any comprehension, you're like, if you die for real.
yeah. Oh,
If you die in the
See,
game, you
'cause-
die for real.
Yeah.
Exactly.
See, I was a little developmentally advanced as a child.
Mhm.
So at 7, I had my existential crisis. You know, the recognition that I
You'll die.
die
Yeah.
and don't get to be in this world anymore. And
I don't
kinda
think my
freaked me
nieces
the
had
fuck
that.
out. No.
I don't even think my
that's-
nephews had that.
No, that's most kids experience that around 12 or 13.
Mm-hmm.
The school didn't really know how to handle the fact that I kind of went through a little depressive phase
Oh,
as a first grader
yeah, that's
because
Yeah.
I was dealing with my mortality.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, dude, I was dealing with sniffing with crayons.
Yeah, like that's what you're supposed to do.
Uh-huh.
I knew kids that were
And,
still
like,
Yeah,
well,
eating
I was having a
glue.
fucking ball.
Yeah, which is funny because like years previous to that, like a year previous to that, I remember being like, I wonder if cherry chapstick tastes like cherries. It doesn't.
I mean, fairly close.
Yeah, kind of.
Tiny, I'm going to kill you.
No.
You guys don't live with her.
No, but we do live with cats, so we kind of get it.
We do.
That's true.
I don't know where Uno went, but he's gone.
Lucky you.
He usually leaves when I'm on voice because he doesn't want me poking him all the time.
He knows.
He
Like, ah,
does. Like,
ah,
specifically on Wednesdays, he has a chair that he goes to so that he stays away.
Ah, she's doing that thing where she opens her mouth a bunch. I'm gonna get bothered.
It's like,
Going
oh god.
away.
If I am anywhere near her, I'm just gonna be talked at. I'm never gonna get sleep. Num. Pretzels are delicious.
Sorry if that was loud.
I don't think I heard anything. But I'm also deaf.
Good. Oh, that's not good.
You're destroyer of worlds.
Yeah, you know this. You're part of the hive mind.
Yeah.
But isn't it a joy to know that it's not only my sister that has the good ideals of a modern society?
It's the part I struggle with, right? Because like we just got done with like, oh, the hyper realistic video game. And it's like, yeah, but we're also reaching a level, and it's not like when you had the panic in the 90s, right?
Panic at
Mhm.
the Disco.
Like these games are getting too. Were the like these games? No, they were still not alive yet. Same kids,
Right?
but because you ran into that.
I got
moment.
him!
Yeah,
Um,
Gatling gun.
Hell yeah.
Done with this area.
Do it
Like, they were
again.
saying like, oh, the third dimension, that's getting too close to realism. We need to ban some of these games. All right. And you look at it, it's patently ridiculous on its face. But we now live in an era of, yeah, no, seriously, that kind of looks like a live leak video. Probably shouldn't let kids play that.
Right?
Yeah.
And then again, they're like, oh, Fortnite makes school shooters. And it's like, no, it fucking doesn't.
No, it
like,
doesn't.
We've been going over
Come
this since the
on.
90s at least.
Especially Fortnite,
Yeah.
of all games. Like, I get
yeah,
it. It's the you shoot people game, but it's also very cartoony.
yeah.
Well, and nobody even falls over dead in Fortnite. They get teleported away.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They just get knocked down like you get knocked out in a paintball match.
yeah. And it's
That's what she
it's that-
thinks is the problem, is that kids get in their heads that if someone dies, they don't die for real. I'm like, I don't
No.
think that's what...
I don't think there has ever been a case of a school shooting ever where someone thought that if they shot them, they didn't die.
Right?
The fucking Columbine shooters didn't walk into their school and go, I want these assholes to respawn back on
Yeah.
the bus, you fucks.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, that's not what went through their heads. And it's a stupid thought to think that way.
Right? I think that's why she immediately changed the subject when I was like, well, a 30-year-old man isn't going to think these people are going to respawn. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, like,
hate to tell you this, your
Yeah, like,
idea might be stupid.
yeah. It's listen, we all make dumb. You just have to hold your dumb.
You
Like,
just have to admit
that's
that
what
your
you
dumb was
did.
dumb.
Yeah.
Hi. Want to say hi?
Meow at us.
I'm
Do
holding
it.
her
You
right
won't.
now. I love you. I love my tiny. Okay, you don't want to be picked up.
He doesn't want
Hi.
to talk to us now.
Come here. Want to say hi? Oh, you just want to grunt?
You gotta kill the head.
Hi. Come on.
Got a what?
You gotta kill the head to get the moon sword.
The head?
Lauren,
Hi.
Ludwig's
Yeah.
head. Should be laying on the ground over there by the stairs, if
Yeah.
you didn't get it before.
Oh. I didn't even see it. Okay, bye.
You're not even gonna get the
Now
sword?
get the sword!
He's gonna save it for last. You know he is.
Gonna talk to this fucking Chuny in the prison. Won't even go get his true mentor.
It's not my true mentor. You can fuck off with that.
If only we could get him to
Oh, good
understand
thing,
the
because
power.
you just gave him wrong advice. You don't kill it to get the Holy Moonlight Sword.
I thought you did kill him to get the Holy Moonlight Sword.
It's given to you by Ludwig's head if you have the choir set on and answer yes to his question.
That's not how Aaron got it when he played.
Huh? Maybe, unless this is written wrong. It is IG.
Maybe there's
so-
two
No,
ways
I-
to get it. I don't know.
Well, the other way to get it is Simon gives it to you if you answer no, is what it says. So if you just kill him, I don't know, maybe it does give it to you. Like, you can
Huh.
not kill him.
Chris, how did you get it?
I put on the church set and talked to my bro Ludwig. He's also my fellow mentee.
My bro that I just killed.
Listen, he was wildin' because he'd forgotten about his mentor.
He was wild. No, he didn't. He found him again at the second half of the fight. He remembered.
Yeah, but he only remembered for the second half. That's why he's unworthy to wield it. So I took it from him till he learned his lesson.
It was wild.
Oh my god, this fucking wiki is terrible.
Are you double checking on the sword?
Yeah, I was gonna see if the wiki had like the actual way they like if it gives like the third way or whatever, but it's just like all of the lore and stats. I hate fan wikis so much these days. They're full of so much bloat.
Yeah.
Or nothing at all, and then like 5,000 ads pop up as you're trying to figure out if anything's gonna load.
Yeah. When it
Yep.
turns out the ads are the
Though you
only
have
thing
to-
that loads.
Yeah, but you have to remember, this is a From Software game still. So, there is a recollection of the lore as we know it that has a 6-hour professional voiceover on YouTube.com
Yeah.
of a book that a dude wrote about Bloodborne lore.
Hey, though, speaking of From Software, Armored Core 6 this year, supposedly.
Listen, that's
They
another
did say
game I'm going to
that.
take off work for.
Not-
Put me in the mech.
Okay, yeah, you can kill the head for the sword. And then wear a piece of any church attire to talk to the head. And then answer yes. And then wear any church attire, reply no, and then Simon gives it to you.
I guess I'm going up. I didn't mean
Though
to.
this weapon is missable. If Lawrence is killed before you obtain it, you will no longer be able to talk to the head or obtain it from Simon.
Huh.
So you might not even be able to pick it up. You might just, you might, will you, if you kill him maybe? I mean, you've already killed Lawrence, so.
Who's Simon?
Remember the guy with the bow?
No.
No.
He's like hides in the
it's
shadows and then comes and
Oh,
helps you.
see the guy
a
that
couple
hangs out
times.
at the entrance of the places?
Didn't Greg Simon get murked in our run through of his?
Maybe?
I don't remember anything
Like
about that.
relatively early? Yeah. I think I remember seeing him just get absolutely ass blasted at the end of a hallway.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember that either.
Also, am I just missing something, or was there more to the corpse pile this way? I thought this was the entrance to the corpse pile, but maybe it wasn't, huh?
Yeah, I don't know.
The corpse file, I think, is just a
Oh.
place where you fight Ludwig.
Well, I do remember this area now, though, because we kept getting invaded. Oh, yeah, this is Hunter's
Oh
Nightmare.
yeah, there was somebody who kept invading us right here.
Yeah, and we just kept running.
Oh god, that lady wants to brush your teeth.
Here she got
Oh,
him!
there she's
She-
going.
she's doing
It's fine.
Your teeth need cleaned.
It's okay, I cut her hair for her.
Did she like it?
Oh, that's nice. Give and take.
Yeah, it was a give and take. She seemed okay. Did you
Ah,
hear that? Did
are
you
you-
hear that, Halojoy?
Yeah.
Are you looking for the church pick?
I'm looking for... We already know where the sword is. I'm looking for the church pick and the blood letter.
Okay, the church pick is dropped by the church pick hunter located in the third left jail cell.
You need a key for it, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of doors were locked. I don't even know how to get in them.
You get the key from the murky mushy brain fluid lady in the research facility or whatever. Research hall.
Oh,
I
so I have
think.
to go to research hall and then come back?
I think that's where you get that key.
I don't remember.
Is it just one key that opens all the doors then? Is that how that...
It could be.
Maybe.
Let me.
Because the
I
only thing
guess
I'm
I'll,
missing in the
look more
research
into
hall
it.
is... The only thing I'm missing in the research hall is the lock shield. So, I wasn't in any hurry to go over there. But...
Yeah, I don't remember if you guys gave the murky mushy the brain fluid to the chained up brain lady.
I don't even remember the brain fluid. I don't remember a single thing about this DLC except the boss fight.
You don't
Dang.
remember when Bill fell off of the top of the research hall and
I remember
plummeted
that.
to his death?
Okay, I do remember that because I walked in right as it happened.
And
Yeah.
Chris was making noises like and we all thought it was him.
Yeah, and then Bill,
No,
and then I just
no,
see
it's
Bill
because I was
plummet.
watching Bill be dangerous, and then
Then
just going,
you see
that could
him-
have been me, bro.
Fall past the screen.
That was just the best comedic timing.
It really is, because you come right out of that doorway.
And then you
You
just
watch him zoom past the screen.
we had so many moments like that in the playthrough. It was the best possible playthrough we could have ever done of the game overall.
Mm-hmm.
It was
Okay, so the
your
key's just
rock.
on a dead body on the 3rd floor. In an
Well, I was
inpatient
wrong.
room.
Of the research hall?
Mhm.
Okay.
I think the one you might be thinking of, Sky, might be how you get to the boss. Isn't
Oh,
that when you had to
maybe.
talk to her?
Yeah, because there's one
I
of the
don't
chained up
remember.
brain ladies that's just like, I want murky, mushy
Give me the
brain fluid.
goo. Yeah.
Yeah, she's like, I want the goo, and then you
Give me
go
that
destroy
good
a bunch of.
stuff.
You kill an inflated head in the rafters, and you get some. That's the best way I can describe
No,
what
I
you're
know
doing.
100% what you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm the one that doesn't.
I also remember. I think I. Maybe
this the
it didn't
mushy brain?
happen. Oh. That
That's
is a
one of
mushy
them,
brain,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, hello.
If you kill it, it'll give you fluids.
Will you fetch brain fluid just one last time? The murky, mushy fluid that will make me whole. The sticky sound whispers to me. So very close, right?
You gotta put
Oh,
it into your.
and we didn't kill the Harrowed Hunter. Or you did, we?
I don't have any idea.
That's gonna be where you get the blood letter.
Oh.
Remember the guy that acts like an invader, but he was an NPC? He'd show up at random points
Oh, the
in the
guy with the
DLC.
antlers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, once you've killed him 3 times,
3?
you get a key to his cell.
I thought there was a different way to get into his cell.
Well, if the player has killed the Harrowed Hunter, the key will be lying on the ground inside the lighthouse hut in the fishing hamlet. I
Huh.
believe it's because he sits in that
Wait.
cell and like sends his hunter dream body after you.
Declan, wait. Never
What?
mind.
Too
What?
late.
I think that chair. Turn more left. I think that chair, that lit up chair, was where the lady used to be sitting. Maybe.
Oh.
There
Maybe
is
She
blood here.
escape.
No.
you might have killed her.
Maybe that is her just in the corner.
Wait, doesn't she just turn into a giant blob?
I
because
don't
you've
remember
given her
what
all
happens
the-
to her.
Yeah, because her head gets too big to stay on the wheelchair.
Oh.
Ugh.
Well, yeah, well, there you go. I guess you guys did give her that. Watch out for the guy in the wheelchair. He'll get you. He turns real slow, like.
Yeah, these wheelchair guys, they got no turn speed at all.
Hmm.
Oh, that's a hole.
Yeah, there's cabinets in this place somewhere that just explode.
Oh,
Yeah.
joy.
Oh yeah, forgot about those. Because I think one of them killed me at some point.
There are a lot of bottles around.
They gotta have all them good drugs.
Yeah. Oh god, I just remembered the boss on this one and got upset.
With the living failures?
Yeah.
Why does that upset you?
Because they weren't hard, it was just annoying.
Oh.
They did that, like, meteor shower.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Where you just gotta run around in the circle.
They take Head and Shoulders 2 and 1.
Yeah.
Watch out for the stairs. If you don't get on them, you fall. That's Bill.
Yeah. Yeah. I know all about the fall.
Watch out for the cabinet.
Are you on
I
the
don't
third
know.
floor?
I don't think so.
I think you need to go up another flight.
Yeah, it's just a matter
Oh,
of.
the lady with her missing eyes is down there somewhere.
Hope she finds them.
I don't remember if you guys killed her or not.
I mean, I don't remember a lot about the DLC because I've only played through it once. As
Greg
good
is
as
the
it
one who's
is.
Because Greg doesn't want to spend an entire full night fighting fucking Ludwig.
It'd happen. I don't remember any of his setups.
He charges a lot.
He does.
He
I
screams
think
a
you're on the
lot.
third floor now.
Am I?
Screams a hell of a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we used to knock that guy down. It was funny.
Murder's hilarious.
Especially in
That's when
Bloodborne.
he's a big jerk face. Look at
I
him.
mean, he is a jerk. Pokes you with his pokey stick.
His plague doctor stick. Oh, goodbye.
Oh, that's
Oh,
the
no!
exploding cabinet. Yep, that's. I
All
found
the
it.
goo.
You found the cabinet?
I found the I found the cabinet.
You found the ones that explode.
Oh joy.
Ah, shoot, is it on the other side?
It might be.
Trying to remember if it's the one that you have to get by doing the drop down from the higher.
I think
or
it
if
is
had
because there's
the
an item.
elevator.
There's an item down over there. I kind of wonder if that could be it, but that's not the third floor.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it said it was in a patient's room.
Ah.
Could go to the astral clock tower.
Well, I wasn't wanting to. I don't know where the hell I'm going. Are you kidding?
Go talk to everybody's favorite character. I mean, she's dead. You can't.
Yeah. It's you only get the doll. And I mean, she is mom, but
I mean, at this point, you might as well check just everything.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm doing. Hey, hey, hey.
Son of a beach.
Watch out for those cabinets, they'll touch you.
Hey, there you go. This. What the heck? Somebody's throwing stuff.
I didn't even see him.
Some stuff.
Yeah, he was
Who the
throwing
fuck?
all right. I didn't mean to kill you, but
No takesies backsies.
Yep,
no,
it's okay, it reinflates. That's what you get the murky, mushy brain flute from. We only get it once.
Maria, will I ever grow up and become an egg? What say you? Lady Maria,
Lady Maria!
say something.
Everybody loves Lady Maria. Yeah, I'm just starting to remember how much. I think this is my least favorite part of the whole game. Even
It is
was
a
this
maze.
area. Yeah,
And then these dudes are just not.
and if I
Man, you made that
remember,
one's head explode.
the people in the rafters were the real like pain in the butt.
Yeah.
Oh, the crows that fall on you.
I don't remember what was up there. I just remember that somebody
Yeah,
kept
no, those
falling.
are
It might have
the
been
goo
me
guys.
Oh.
because you
I
had
know
to
there's
go
a-
up there for the last switch for the stairs.
I just know there's a crow or several, maybe, that will fall on
Yeah,
you.
there
Yeah, I
was like
think in the
3
rafters.
crows up there.
Yeah. Drop down on you like assholes.
You And if they don't immediately knock you off, you try to fight them and then fall off. So much fun.
Oh yes.
You love to see it.
Hooray! Reinforcements.
Never forget the.
Ooh, nice dodge.
Sometimes I look like I know what I'm doing.
Patient room 4.
Floor 4. So it is
Floor
definitely the
Ian
floor
Sin.
below me.
The,
But it's a matter
the
of getting
floor. 4th floor. Watch out for the lady in there. She's screaming. Don't disturb her.
Yeah, I don't.
Howard Dean screaming there. Yeah.
Say, was there an elevator that goes down on this side in any of the rooms? I don't remember.
I don't remember anything.
Or just stairs. There you go.
I can hear her yas from here.
She's going to the White House.
We're going to Washington!
It is spooky
This
in
is
here.
going.
Watch out, she'll charge you down there.
Hey.
Here she comes.
I'll say that door, maybe?
Here she comes. There she
There
goes.
she goes.
She's going to Washington!
That's probably going to be the item, but it's a matter of getting
It
down
could
there.
be.
There's a friend down there now, too.
I mean, she
I'll
can
say
stay
now that
down
that
there.
person's out of the way, you can see what's in here.
That nice lady. I like how they just walk around in these areas and beat things with their sticks.
They're just hanging out. It's alright.
This is the
Give
bro
me a
corner.
Yeah.
Oh god, there's so many.
Yeah, this is not good.
I think those ones up there are the ones that throw shit.
They can't all go to the White House.
It's okay, those two didn't notice.
Well, I'm just.
I can't unhear it now. Careful now.
They can't all go to the White House. Yeah, I think those ones up there throw shit.
Yeah.
They all throw shit.
Yeah.
But this
Go
keeps
to
going.
Washington!
This keeps going down so far, though. I don't think this is gonna get me there either.
I don't know what's happening. Maybe there's an entrance to that other room though in here,
Yeah, maybe.
or to the stairway to nowhere, or whatever that was.
The stairway to heaven.
Whoa!
She
we
found
friends
her way
back.
back. Yep, she found her way back.
She found Washington! She's back from Washington.
How did
You mean she climbed up a ladder?
She knows how to climb
Yeah.
ladders, apparently. Holy shit.
Brought her
Oh, you're
fucking
not getting to
IV bag
Washington.
with her.
She couldn't find Washington, that's why she came back.
Oh, someone's coming.
Was there a door on that wall that you just were at?
Oh, no.
Okay, no.
Thank you for asking, because I didn't even think of that.
God, yeah, I don't remember this place at all. I hate it so much.
Yeah, I'm not having a good time here.
Yeah, even when you can kind of get through semi-easily, it's like, I just hate walking around. Oh, Jesus.
Stop
Your heads are so
headbutting me.
big.
This area
there's
also
something, though.
kind of like a downer.
Sedative.
Like-
Eh.
It's all
Hey.
gray and
I mean, most of
It's
the
a
game
shitty
is gray
building.
sky.
there's some colors. Think of
Some.
Canehurst. Think of how white and bloody and ghosty that was.
Ooh.
And then there's the red moon and the sky becomes sunset at one point. There's colors. This place is just shitty.
Oh, that is a lot.
Hey, look,
Nice.
some friends.
Well, now you've just aggroed them all.
Listen, I can't have it.
Ah!
Besides, I have to find the door.
They apparently forget quickly.
Oh, they don't have eyes, so
Hey.
they're just looking for Washington.
I mean, they'll never find it without that. Our eyes are open.
Right, Mikolash.
I think that was a Master Willem line, actually, now that I think about it.
That just sounds like something Mikolash would say.
It does. That's why I use my Mikolash voice.
Get in
Check the
there!
sign.
I think this is where your friend fell down.
I think so
Could be.
too. I've gone down.
Check the
pretty
sign.
far.
What did it say?
Bill wants you to look at the sign!
Floor 2.
Okay.
Patient
okay.
room, floor 2. But
So
you
were
fucked
right.
up.
Well, maybe there's a way up in this room. Let's go look. Don't die. They're fine.
I think they want to die. I mean, killing them would be a service.
It would be a mercy.
Now, Lady Maria didn't kill them.
These are the ones that didn't get to go to Washington.
No.
Well, you did.
I will mercy
Goodbye.
kill them.
I mean, if you had a brain, head, body, and everything like that, wouldn't you want to die?
Yeah.
I mean, probably. Oh, yay, ladder.
But this is just gonna go up where I made
Does
that
it
one
go
person
all
drop.
the way up? Oh, it does. Oh, yeah, 'cause that is where the one
Uh-huh.
fell.
Yep.
So we gotta figure out how
So
to...
that puts you on the 4th floor.
Yes.
Yeah.
I still think you gotta drop down from somewhere.
It has to be, but I'm not sure where. Because, like, I thought about dropping onto those stairs, but they just keep going down or up. And that doesn't get me down to there.
Yeah.
I don't think jumping from
If
here
I remember,
would
I
work.
want to say it's on the other side.
On that side?
Mm.
Was where the drop down was.
I mean, there's one. Oh, that's probably where the stairs were. I guess you... Did you check this room?
I didn't go in because it was spooky.
It is pretty spooky.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, brushing your teeth!
Oh, and you got poison from it.
Oh, no.
What kind of toothpaste you using? 5 years out of date?
It's probably orange
10.
toothpaste.
Strawberry flavored.
No, it's just orange juice flavored toothpaste.
Oh man, Kel would have
This
loved
is-
that.
Never mind. Oh, watch out!
No, orange juice and mint.
Oh no, that's
Delicious.
terrible.
Oh. Never brush your teeth and drink orange juice. It's always a mistake.
Oh,
I was
good
reminded
ladder
of-
in here. Oh, well, you can go up a little bit. Go up to go down.
I actually found a toothpaste
Hey.
that I really like because it's mint,
just in
but
the-
it doesn't. It's not actually the overpowering mint.
What is it?
It's a foaming toothpaste. It's from the company that I bought my
Oh, that was
weird
a down.
fucking toothbrush from. I
That's-
don't know if I've talked to you guys
I
about
was already
this.
there.
You talked about the
Were you?
toothbrush, yeah.
Yeah, this is where the
Yeah.
lady was.
What lady? I don't
The-
know.
The one that I made fall. The one I made fall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, these are the back rooms. Okay.
Yeah.
Now go on with your toothpaste.
But yeah, they sell a toothpaste that's a foam instead of being a paste, and brushes my teeth just fine.
What's the company?
Auto brush,
Autobrush.
but like their mint doesn't overpower my tongue and like burn out, so I can like drink stuff after it
Oh, hey.
and not.
That's good. My sister lately has been going on about like a brand of toothpaste. Because, I mean, I agree with her in this regard. That fluoride toothpaste isn't the best toothpaste.
Here's the thing: for kids, it's still important.
Mm-hmm.
As
But
adults,
adults,
you don't.
no.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
So, I can't remember what fucking company it was, but she was like, it doesn't use fluoride and it's remineralizing. I'm like, oh my god, I understand what you're saying, but also stop.
But the way you present things is just.
Oh. Stop talking to me like you're making some great discovery on your own. But the talking about the orange juice flavored toothpaste with mint reminded me of back in kindergarten, and my kindergarten did fluoride washes every so often. Like the nurse would come in, she'd bring fluoride in these big tubs, and you got to choose from one of 3 flavors. You got cotton candy. There was, I think, like the whatever basic bitch fluoride flavor was, and then there was mystery flavor.
Ooh.
Destiny always does that
I
one.
do not desire to choose mystery flavor.
I picked the mystery flavor. I couldn't tell you what it was.
Oh man, they added a watermelon flavor?
Watermelon.
Okay, that was the cell key.
I know people are really big on not mint flavored toothpaste.
This.
I mean,
is one of the things,
understandably,
'cause
but
like I legitimately I done the auto brush for the primary reason of it's an idea that I've had myself. So I wanted to try it in reality.
mm-hmm.
And to be honest, it works pretty good. The bristles are a little stiff. Like you will bleed a little bit till your mouth gets used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But their toothpaste is great because the mint doesn't overmint my mouth. And I've tried the strawberry, and it's delicious. It doesn't foam as much as the mint, so I'm less.
Aw.
It doesn't feel as nice as a brushing experience.
So you got the cell key from this?
I got the cell key. I'm still missing that one item, the lock shield.
I have no
Like-
idea where that is.
Like, it'd be great if I could get that and not have to come back here. But yeah, I don't know where that is either. Oh, maybe it's
What
this.
do you mean? You don't love this place?
No, I don't. Now I don't have to come back. Hell yeah.
No.
Now I need to find the way out, though.
What?
Oh, did you find the lock
Yeah.
shield?
Yeah, I just found it. It was this one.
Oh, that's what you said.
Yeah.
I was about to be like, Bill, we need to know where the lock shield is.
It was right here. I just found it. So I've got the key. I've got the shield. I don't need to come back.
Alright.
Back to the pile.
Back to the pile. I am very bloody. Holy shit.
I'm actually looking at the auto brush toothbrush now. I'm like, it's just like a dental guard.
Yeah, full of fucking toothbrush.
Full of-
yeah.
Little brushes.
Yeah. And like I said, dude works great. and it's. I won't say it's nice that I don't have to.
That you don't have to. We'll never know. Did I go down?
No.
Okay. It's like Chris
No, I can
didn't
still
finish
hear
his
you.
statement.
Chris likes to do that.
He just started talking and was like, "Yep." Right? Oh, his internet. Oh, their collective internet died.
Oh man.
Yep.
There
we
he
go.
goes.
There goes Bill.
Oh no.
Oop, there it is.
Boy, what timing.
Right? When Chris was explaining to us the extravagancies of his auto toothbrush. Which is a kid's version that looks like a little whale. And like the brush itself is like the tail fin.
Well, guys, on that note, I think I'm gonna take off too.
Alrighty.
Alright, Paul.
It was good talking. It's been a while.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it was
Come
good.
back
Oh,
whenever
wow.
you're free.
Yeah, I'll join up more.
Yes. Oh,
Oh,
there goes
go
Chris.
Yep, finally lost Chris.
Can you
Yep,
please tell Chris
they're
I said
dead.
bye?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah,
tell
we'll
both
tell
of
them.
Thank you. He is indisposed at
You're
the moment.
welcome.
Yeah.
He's probably currently calling his internet provider
Yeah.
and screaming.
You sons of bitches!
I was telling a story about my toothbrush. They're just like, oh my god.
Store of the year and you sons of just bitching out this guy.
Mhm.
Girl or
Yeah, it's probably a
Someone-
guy. Poor guy.
yeah.
Some
Sorry, I
guy's
don't
just
know
like,
what to
I
tell
don't
you.
know, man. Like it just happened.
I'm sure your toothpaste story was great, but I don't know what to tell you.
He's like, I'll listen to your toothpaste story if that'll make you feel better.
Will that work if you just stop fucking yelling at me?
You just talk to me calmly. Tell me your story.
Well, happy parties all around.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
But alright guys, you have a good night. It's good talking to you. Oop, that fell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. See
You
you
have a
later,
good night
Paul.
too.
Good night,
Thank you.
big brother.
Good night, Paul.
Good night, little sister.
Watch out for that guy in the wheelchair. He'll get you.
I know, I'm being cautious of him.
It's also medicine time.
And I still have some water.
Thank God.
Where would we be without water? You killed that hunter, right? Got the
No.
church pick.
No, he killed me.
Oh, he killed you. I didn't catch. I saw you fighting him, and I thought
I
I didn't catch the.
I died because I hate fighting in this corridor, so I think this time I'm gonna try to lure him back to the big open area.
Yeah.
See if he'll follow me all the way there.
Kind of sucks. Starts off with that shitty room.
Yeah, he's just waiting there. He knows. He knows what he's doing.
Look at him.
He's just like, I'm gonna wait.
Or well.
Oh, and through the door! I tried to do that to him! Sure.
Uh-huh. He knows what he's doing.
Is he stuck? It sounds like he's walking, but in a
Uh-huh.
corner.
He probably is. See if you can hit him through the wall.
Ow.
Well, you got him.
Oh, he's free.
He made his pick longer.
Yeah.
Oh lord, he coming. Maybe.
Come on, dude. I want you to follow me all the way. You better follow me all the way. I'm being 100% serious here. I want a fair fight in the open.
I'm being 100% serious.
Oh my god, he's back.
Oh,
Chris!
time for some fucking wagey.
Chris!
Their pay.
Did you call them?
I've not yet.
That's what we said to Paul. Oh yeah, Paul says good night and goodbye.
Oh,
I know you missed it, but he took off. It cut you off,
got
right?
me and Bill.
Yeah, it got you and Bill, yeah.
Yeah, you
I was
both
like,
died.
damn. You got cut off right in the middle of explaining why what your preferences and dislikes of your toothbrush are. And I was waiting. I was like, I thought it was just one of your moments where you just decided not to continue speaking, and I was like, am I deaf? Is it?
No, listen. I do that sometimes. You're not wrong.
Well, you're
So,
gone. I discovered kids versions of your toothbrush, and you can get one that's a little leper.
Yeah. But no, like it's like I said, it's not like I have to think about
You
brushing,
doing?
but like I like the fact that I have not to date and using it for like the last 6 months. Run into that moment of like missing a spot on like the bottom of my back teeth or something.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've not had that since switching to it.
Huh.
It is a little rough to get started, and then it's not bad after that.
Bill, you're alive.
Oh,
Speak to us, Bill.
Hello.
There he is.
Hooray!
yay.
Don't worry. All you missed was
Paul
oh yeah,
said
Paul
bye.
says goodnight,
Oh, okay.
but also Takmon found the hunter and then he died.
Hooray.
But then I came back and I killed the hunter, so we're good.
Yeah,
Hooray! Yeah, no, I just need to reset
that's where
my
Antler Man is.
totem. Yeah.
He's in there.
And you said I had to kill him 3 times to get one of the weapons?
Well, you might have already gotten him. That's just the end of his storyline. So I think he tries to give you some smug like, ha ha ha, if you kill me, you're the real monster. I don't remember.
I think there's another way to get his key too. Actually, I just don't know what it is.
So what do I do with this guy?
Kill him.
I don't know this guy.
You get clothes if you kill him.
Do you? What if... Well, is there anything else you have to do with him? Or can you just
I
kill
don't
him and
know.
I don't remember. I don't even know if we did all of this stuff in the prison.
I mean, I can't interact with him, and he's just repeating himself, so I'm going to assume it's fine to kill him.
Terrible.
He was just beating his head on the
Yeah,
wall.
this was a mercy.
See your
there's his
clothes. You just killed him and took his clothes.
That's
That's
All bloody
people
and
do
everything.
it all the time.
so yawning.
I'm tired.
Yeah, it's just about time for bed for me.
I'm gonna have to
I might
work
stop.
tomorrow.
I might stop here then, because it seems like I've still got plenty to do for the DLC.
Well, and I'll just say, the if you've already defeated him 3 times in the save, the key, if you didn't pick it up, would be in the lighthouse and the fishing hamlet. That's what it said, I think.
I'll remember that for next time, because I have to go to the lighthouse to get a weapon anyways. Kazune,
Bless you.
Good day.
Thank you.
the only lighthouse thing I'm missing is Simon's bow blade.
Yeah, because that's where Simon dies.
Yeah, so...
He gets killed by the dude. You're gonna get the keys
Yeah.
so you can go kill
If
him.
you find his baddie. Scream!
Wow. Scream at your own grave. Oh, it's not there because this is the new game plus. Or no, this should be like
It is New Game Plus,
Yeah, I
isn't
don't
it?
remember what you do to get the grave. It might have to be the death ending then.
Yeah, it might be.
Maybe.